This is Sammy the Heat Worthington, and you're watching Philly Fight World.
What up? Welcome back, everybody. As you know, there's fight news, there's fight analysis, but this is Philly Fight with another me, Blake Anthony, and Mr. DJ Sooly himself. Going to talk about boxing recap, what's coming up, and things of that nature. Because of course, we got the big fights coming up Saturday, but we'll get into that later. Sooly, where do you want to kick off at?
Fights this past weekend, man. I know we're a little late on it, but we had a heck of a card last weekend. 2 cards. Started off Friday with the women, the ladies' night.
Which didn't disappoint.
At all, man. Full of excitement. They had the sellout crowd, Madison Square Garden. Yeah. Crowd was into it. I mean, they had the rappers out there. They had, the fighters out there in the crowd. I mean, everybody tuned in for this fight. And everybody was there. MVP, they did a great job, man. Great job setting this up with Netflix. And it was just, capped it off with the main event. Your girl, Taylor and Amanda, man. So it was a great event. Good job for the ladies. Women box, as we talk about it, man. Women's boxing is here, and it's just like
it's here to stay.
Taking off. Yeah, and it's taking off, man. And it proved itself Friday night. I mean, selling out the Madison Square Garden. It's not something to just pass up. It's not something to it's never been done with a female boxing. So it's great, man. It was great. And the fights was good too. The fights were good, man. So they had Alycia Baumgardner on there fighting, had a good tough fight. Like I said, capped off with Amanda and Taylor, man. It's great fights. You can't ask for nothing else.
Yeah, like I said, we talked about it kind of with Giovanni and things like that. You guys heard what he thought about the advice but Serrano's corner gave, but he thought it was bad advice. He thought they should have came with another tactic against Taylor, but the old saying, a puncher can't beat a boxer, and it's clearly so. That's why Taylor's 3-0 versus Serrano. And then Baumgardner could have possibly lost that fight against that girl Miranda. I didn't give her enough respect. That girl can fight. She's 38. I don't know how much boxing time she's got left, but she's gonna be an issue. She's gonna be an issue for some people. She keeps going the path that she goes down. She could have easily beaten Baumgardner, but Baumgardner knows how to turn the switch on, and she pulled away at the end when she did. It looked like Miranda ran out of gas, and Baumgardner just came through in the end. Yeah, that's what I got on that one. Yeah, and then Baumgardner calling out Taylor after that. So we'll see if she entertains that or not.
Yeah, that'll be a great one too, man. That'll be a good fight. You got the veteran and Taylor. You got the upcomer Baumgardner, and she's right there. So the age difference is a little bit wide. Of course, Taylor veteran. You got a young Baumgardner. So, but it should be a good fight. It should be a good fight, man. I think Taylor got a little bit more gas than her last opponent. So I think she'll stick in there with Alycia, and it's good, man. I'm here for it, man. Let it happen.
It's here to stay, man.
Yeah. Jake Paul worked this fight. I don't see why he couldn't, work a deal with Taylor to fight, his girl now, Baumgardner. So
same camp.
Yep. So it should be a good one, man. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. And then that was Friday night. And then move on to Saturday, man. Great fight, man. Great fights. Co-main events. Shakur Zepeda. And if you're a boxing fan and if you missed that fight, That's definitely one to go back and look at, man. That fight right there is why I love the sport, man. And it's just like we haven't had one of those fights in a while, whereas though you had just action 1 through 12, man, and this back and forth going at it, man. And shouts out to Shakur, man. You know, he's been criticized lately, last couple fights, of course, by your man Turkey. About fans too, though. Not seeing a lot of action. You know, Turkey called him running Tom and Jerry fights. But man, I mean, hats off to Shakur, man. I mean, he wasn't a silver medalist in the Olympics for nothing. And he did his thing. I mean, he showed grit. He didn't run. He stayed in the pocket. He was on the ropes, you know, opposed to what his corner was telling him to get off the ropes. He stayed in that on that ropes. He used that shoulder. He used that shoulder. You know, Floyd. You know,
Right.
Floydish. I would call Floydish or James Tonyish, and he just countered Zepedas. He kept coming in. He kept swinging like he fights. He fought a fight like he fights. And hats off to Shakur, man, because he stood there, he slipped a couple punches, he caught punches, and he just countered him. And then if we didn't counter, when he got in the middle of the ring, he just worked his jab, stab into the stomach, stab into the body, hooking him. It was just like, I mean, he put his name back in there as definitely pound for pound. Pound for pound list, Shakur did it, man. And sometimes it takes for the opponent to bring it out you. And that's why I didn't agree with the Turkey, you know, and all that stuff. You know, you talking about the running and everything.
Well,
You
Lampley,
can't, you can't blame that on the fighters.
Lampley gave a good description. That's why I like having these conversations with these people. He said, in some fights, that's why matchmaking is important as far as boxing as well. You can't put a counter puncher and a counter puncher. You're going to have a slow fight because that's why they're a counter puncher. They have a cue to go off of. They react to an action. And so if you have two in there, that's why things look the way it is. And then now somebody's got to be the antagonist and somebody's going to be the counter puncher in some fights. But sometimes that doesn't happen till later. So yeah, so you got against, you know, like you said it well. He, I think Cepeda brought the best out of him in that fight. He kept guessing the whole time in that fight, as you described. You mixed up what you were doing. You kept your opponent guessing. He had no anticipation what he was going to do next. So, and henceforth, Shakur got the win, shut a lot of the naysayers up, and we'll see what happens in the future. Could it be Tank Davis? We don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. That would, oh man, that would be a great. Let me tell you, we're excited over that Crawford Canelo fight, but Tank and Shakur,
That's another.
that
would say another one.
That would be a great fight, man.
Well, we got to make
I
sure
don't
we
know
got
if it's
that
going
one.
to happen. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to happen. You know, Shakur. I mean, Tank has his things going on with him in his personal life.
His legal troubles.
Right, and of course, I don't think he wants, or he hasn't entertained the possibility of working with your man Turkey over there. So they've had some words back and forth. So I don't know if the money's right. You know, we'll see. But Tank seems like, and he set up, you know, a couple interviews, and you know, he tweets or X's a lot, and he says, you know, he's loyal to PBC. He's loyal to PBC, Al Heyman. And so, you know, you got to keep him at his word for that, because he's been, you know, he hasn't fallen for the turkey cookie yet of running for that treat. So, you know, sticking it out there.
He said dangling the carrot. Dangling the carrot
out there.
That's funny. He said the turkey treat.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man.
What else fight was that out there? I'm brain farting
The
right now.
Turkey Treat. There you go. That's a good
Turkey
name
Treat.
for it. But
Yeah,
yeah, then of course that we had that one, and then the co-main event you had the Berlanga and Hamza,
Berlinga. Yeah,
and
not a disrespecting that pre-game,
we
pre-fight.
talked about that one.
Well, no, that's why you don't ever
Hamza
disrespect.
and Berlanga. So we talked about that fight, man, and it was just like he just Berlanga came in there, of course, from New York, Fat Joe, yeah. So
Not much you can say, man. Everybody knows the outcome to that. Somebody got put to bed. He became Snow White looking for the seven dwarfs. He got put to sleep, man.
put fast.
And
So
just beat down, man. I can't. And honestly, like I said, you can't feel sorry for him. You asked for it, so guy came up there and beat you down. Came in focused. You came in there playing around, and you got beat down. It's really
a lot of disrespect. A lot of disrespect before that fight, man. A lot of disrespect, calling a man names, calling him a cab driver. What do you call it? Uber
Uber
driver, whatever he
driving.
called them.
Nobody
Yeah.
knows you in London, et cetera, et cetera.
Went on a bunch of shows. Went on a bunch of shows and talked trash about the man and got beat down. So, kudos to Hamza. He came in there. He did what he was supposed to do. He won the fight. And that's why you can't. That's why they make fights. That's why they make fights, man. So, it's a good win for Hamza. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see what he's talking about. He wants Canelo now, so we'll see what happens with that. But we'll first.
Everybody
Canelo
wins. Everybody wins one fight, and then they just want the best guy. I'm like, yeah, it's funny. Everybody's hilarious with this. You got Baumgardner back from a year suspension, beat a good opponent, and then you want Taylor. Nah, he wins a fight. He wants Canelo. Like, come on. Do you still want Canelo? He said Canelo, so according if you're saying that, you don't care if he wins or loses the fight. You just want to fight Canelo to have it on your resume, I guess.
Yeah.
Because he would have just said,
name.
Because he would have just said, I want the winner across for Canelo. He just said he wants Canelo. So.
Yeah, how about that? What if Crawford wins? Exactly. So, I don't know about all that, but yeah, good fight, good win from him. There's a lot of other names out there that he could fight, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But great weekend last weekend for fights. Great weekend. Boxing is here.
It's here
and we
to
got
stay,
up
man.
and coming this week. Yeah, then this weekend we got another great card, man. We got another great card. Headlined by welterweight championship boxing. Manny Pacquiao makes his return against your man Barrios. And we'll see what happens with this one.
You got the heavyweights going at it. Also, you got, of course, the card is nice. The fight I'm really excited to see. Besides Manny coming in there, see if he can pull off a George Foreman. Of course, is your boy Fundora and Tim Tszyu. So that's one I'm really looking forward to seeing. Besides Manny Pacquiao, so it is going to be a great weekend. We will be in attendance. We will be there with plenty of videos. There'll be plenty of stuff. I'll be sending stuff pretty much all weekend when I go back to the hotel. I'll try to get that when I get naps in and out of them. It's me and Sooly going to have a good old time down there. My first time in the big Vegas. And looking forward to giving you guys a lot of content, man. Appreciate everybody following us and all that. With all these fights, like I said, it just keeps coming.
And we got Joseph too. We got the young kid Joseph Brown too. He's fighting on the preliminaries. So, it's good. It'll be good to see him too. See him in action.
Of course, young little Joey.
It should be exciting. Yeah. So it should be exciting, man. Like I said, it's a nice lineup. And like you said about the heavyweights too, man. We definitely got to check that fight out. The boys.
A lot of fights going on, man. A lot of pieces are moving around. And so especially when people win, or you lose, like I know a lot of people look at fights and they think not much about them, but you got to, because a lot of the wins and losses determine how your next fights are going to look. What is your probabilities of who's going to fight? So it's important. You may not want to watch the fights totally, but you need to pay attention to who's winning and who's losing, because that pretty much determines what might happen next. Prime example: Manny wins. Does he fight Floyd again? We'll see.
Listen, if he wins, he turns that division upside down, man. It you know, it could go so many different ways if he wins this fight, man. If, like you said, if he wins, is that the carrot that draws Floyd back out? You know, a championship fight, another fight for him to fight a belt for. So we'll see, man. It's fun, you know. We all for it.
Manny said he don't want no exposition. He wants a record on the line, and it'd be worth it. The belt be on the line, so
yeah, that would be a nice scenario. It would be
that opens the door wide open if that happens.
I could. Man.
Look at you thinking about it now.
Imagine
if that happens, that opens the door wide open. So
I never really. Until you said something, I didn't think about it. Man. But yeah, it's a big possibility. That might pull Floyd off his couch.
He has
come back, win another belt.
He wins. He has to. Because right now, man, he doesn't have anything. So how does that profit Floyd besides another win on the record? Now you have another win plus a belt you can fight for. So that's more to bring into the table. More reason for Floyd to come out. You have more to offer in a fight just to fight you in a rematch because you want to fight him. So we'll see. Like I said, these wins and losses, people, play a part on what fight you might see next. They play a part, man.
I'm all for it. Look, we're here. Like I said, we'll be in Vegas. We'll be giving the audience updates, some interviews, some shots, some videos, man. So I'm looking forward to this little trip, man. I'm looking forward to the card. Looking forward to some good fights, man. So yeah,
we are. We weren't gonna get you with a long one. We just wanted to recap and talk about what we got going on. Like I said, this whole weekend we're gonna have a bunch of stuff come out. So stay tuned, as you guys always do, and we appreciate it. Any final thoughts, Sooly, or anything? None.
Not too much that we didn't already hit. Like I said, looking forward to it. Looking forward to seeing these couple fights. I mean, it should be action packed. We definitely gotta watch the heavyweight fight too, man. Usyk and the boys out in the UK. So yeah, we definitely I think they fight in the UK. Believe so.
Of course, it's not over.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it, man. Happy the boxing is here. It's always, like I said, always something going on. This weekend is another one. So that's it, man. Ready to roll.
Another one. And I'm gonna roll this. I'm gonna end this as we always do.
How about you, man? Anything for you?
Me? I ain't got nothing big to say. I'm saving it all for this weekend. Got plenty of stuff. Got a lot of work to do this weekend, especially all this stuff coming up. A lot of fighters. Joseph, the Prodigy. We got a bunch of stuff going on, man. So I'm looking forward to all that. Just getting down there and getting to work. And I'll wrap it up as we always do. It ain't as hard as you can hit. It's as hard as you can get hit. I'm Blake Anthony. This is Sooly. See you guys next time. See you very shortly in Vegas. Peace.
On the fight world, obviously, Philly bred. Blair the Flair, most exciting man in boxing. You can check me out on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. And of course, for more exciting content, official BlairTheFlair.com. Woo! The most exciting man in boxing.